All right, guys, this is going to be your full moon in Pisces TAROTSCOPE reading. Okay, the full moon in Pisces, here in Hawaii, it's on Friday the 13th at 6:33 p.m. in the evening. So literally, you could see it in the sky while you're still awake, but it's at its fullest at 6:30. So right around dark, you should be able to see the fullness of it. And it's at 21 degrees in a 9 and 21 month. Okay, so it's like you're surrendering to unconditional love. You may confess to somebody that you really truly love them, or you may confess to somebody that you're over it. And whatever you tell somebody, it's an authentic representation, unless there is some kind of square or hard angle to Pisces, in which case there could be a lot of confusion, illusion, delusion. Somebody could be fooling you or fooling themselves into or out of something. And it's about your beliefs, your belief system. Okay, Pisces is the savior. So some of you guys may be like, oh, I need to save them, and give and give and give and give, when really you need to save yourself. Because when you keep giving to somebody and you're not getting something in return or in exchange, it's basically you're enabling them, okay? And you're doing them a disservice by giving. Ooh, we like these cards. Damn. Okay, so first off, I want to tell you that whatever situation you think you're stuck in, you are not stuck. Imprisonment is reversed. This is the second time that I got imprisonment reversed. So there's this feeling of being trapped and then this release. So this full moon in Pisces may close out something and release you, or you're being purged from some type of stipulation that held you back, something that was imposed on you. And also at the same time too, we're coming into Saturn going direct, so it's about to station before it goes direct. So it's like the brakes that was applied to you when somebody had stopped you from doing something, or you were being held back, or you were confined, maybe even in jail. It's like the brakes are being released as it stations and comes to a standstill and begins to move forward again. It moves more into self-discipline, order, and karma, where previously, when it was in retrograde, it was like your hands were tied. Now there's a release. Okay, something's coming to an end. As noted with the first two cards, we got beginnings and endings here, the coffin. Okay, so somebody could have been like, you could have had some fines or fees or law or some kind of imposition that basically declared that you stopped doing something and it was wrong or it was unjustified. Okay, so the releasing of the hands, the releasing of the ties, the releasing of a particular cord or a line, releasing of a bottom line where somebody had stood. Coffin is beginnings and endings. It can be a literal death. So this could be somebody who was in a coma or somebody who went into a coma. They're either coming out or they're passing away. I'm sorry, not to be the bearer of bad news, but I am a Scorpio, so sometimes they show me some really deep, dark shit. And with Pisces, it is about death. It's about transcending and ascending, but this is not the physical death. It is the literal death. It's ascension. You're about to rise out of that place where you were stuck for so long, because imprisonment is kind of like my hangman card. Okay, and Pisces is prison, so you could literally be let out of jail, let out of prison, or all charges dropped, accusations dropped, or somebody who was sick, or you could have been in a relationship with somebody and they could have dropped. Literally, there's this feeling of somebody dropping dead. Sudden wealth, wealthy man, and distant horizons. For some of you guys, there's going to be an inheritance in relation to this. There could have been some kind of contract, a promise. Sudden wealth is a number 11 card, so it's a manifestation portal, and it is a particular goal. Sudden wealth can also be like a big chunk of change. I want to say Trump change, but this is not that card. This one is, it's a little bit more than a tax rebate. It's more like somebody gets you a brand new car, or you inherit a car or a house. It's not exactly a fortune. It's not millions of dollars, but it is a sizable chunk, and it's more than a drop in a bucket. In fact, it could fill the whole bucket or at least half the bucket. Just saying, okay? But it looks like somebody is investing in you. And I just heard like foreign territories, import export. Distant horizons is my Jupiter card. It's also my Sagittarius card. So it's about adventures and horizons and traveling and offshore funds being released. So somebody might have had their bank accounts frozen or their assets frozen for some reason or another. It could have been, you know, due to taxes. It could have been issues with the tax collector while something was being assessed. There was something on hold, on freeze, while there was an assessment or a decision taking place. And I think distribute funds. I heard distribute funds. Let's clarify imprisonment reversed. So just so you guys know, we have 29, which is 11, and then we have this 19, which is 1, and then we have 11. So we have 11, movement forward, transformation, and this is a 9. Okay, unconditional love, endings. So there's forward movement and something's coming to an end, whatever this restriction or imposition is. It could have been house arrest. It could have been a fine. It could have been legal charges or lawsuit. Either way, somebody's being released from confinement. Clarify coffin, please. Or something's being released from confinement. Like I think I was saying earlier, like when you buy a house and you give escrow the money, so you don't have the money, the seller does not have the money. It's in a neutral territory. So there could have been something that was hanging in the balance that neither of you had, that one of you wanted. And now either the offer is going to be taken off the table because it's wrapping up and you get your money, or it's going to be decided that this is not acceptable and you're going to get it back. So it's like getting back a resource that you've given out, or receiving a resource, something that was kept from you. So it's like Saturn going direct is going to release your restrictions on money. You're not going to be limited anymore in terms of money and property or possessions. This could be like, you know, we've got this big deal with China. Oh, maybe there's going to be some relief to the fines and the sanctions with this whole China tariff thing is kind of what it feels like. It's like, yeah, imposed fines, tariffs, extra charges are going to be wiped out. What's the word I'm looking for? I want to say any extra bullshit. Like, let's say you got into a traffic accident or you got pulled over actually by the cops, and they wanted to write you a ticket for not having this, and this, and in truth is you just got this car and you don't have all the paperwork in the glove compartment, so you were kind of fucked. They may have taken you to jail and they may have put some other charges on you. In the meantime, you were able to run around and get proof of all those things, so when you did show up to court, all charges released because you've got your paperwork. Just saying, you know, Virgo is about the details, so you could have been doing a lot of running around and trying to attend to the details. Attend to some details. Okay, hold on. Well, here's that car right there, the brand new car. For those of you guys up on Mauna Kea, this is like you were being profiled, targeted. Somebody was being targeted here. that targeting or that investigation or that inquest is coming to an end. A lot of it could have had to do with a car. You could have had some tickets and now suddenly you're released from it. At home and at work, there was somebody that held you back and it did not slow your determination. Okay, it hurt you a lot. The Chariot is Cancerian energy. Determined, loyal, devoted, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, doubling down on your energy and your willpower and making it there to the end. Yeah, it looks like you were repressed. You were repressed, you were held back. Somebody might have made you promise something, or they might, yeah, they wanted something from you. They either wanted you to promise to stop doing something or to do extra for them. They didn't make the right choice, and that's the truth. Princess of Pentacles, this is communication. It's news about practical things. Lovers is patterns and victim mentality. So it kind of looks like somebody might be apologizing to you, or they might not be apologizing, but they're sorry about the situation. They're sorry that they rushed you. They're sorry that they stressed you out. They're sorry that they were so frustrated they took it out on you, and that they promise to do the right thing the next time. It's almost like they've made a promise to themselves, like they're not going to go there anymore. And I've been getting that all day as people are recognizing where they've acted out. Look, there's another 11. Okay, so we got 11, 11, 11. A lot of it, and with that 11, 11, 11, it's almost like there was, I want to say the crowd that's involved. Basically, the general public has been involved. This is taking place in front of a lot of people, or a lot of people were witness to your frustrations. You may have vented where everybody can hear you. And basically you were speaking the truth. So we got Cancer, we got Libra, and we got Gemini. So you could be dealing with the Cancer, Libra, Gemini, or it could be their sun, moon, rising signs, or this can be towards making a new promise, not to blame others for how you feel, but to try and discuss things in a way that are more grounded and lighthearted, rather than coming from fear or anger and causing pain and trauma and drama. It's mostly because they didn't have patience. They didn't have patience, and they may have realized that they had to be patient in order for something to come to an end. Okay, so there's this time thingy here. They keep bringing my attention. I keep getting this card. This is Saturn and Taurus. This is like restricted in the home, restricted in possessions, restricted in money, restricted in comforts, not having everything that you need, not having what you need exactly when you need it. Yeah, so somebody was withholding. They were withholding, holdings and withholding. Somebody might have not been letting you use a vehicle, or you were held back because you didn't have a vehicle, or it could have been stolen and it could have went through the impound and you weren't able to raise enough money to get it back. Somehow it feels like there's going to be a change in the law, a change in the rules and the regulations and stipulations and terms of the contract, where somebody said, no, don't do this. It almost feels like they're going to come back and say, okay, I know I asked you not to do that, but it was wrong of me. I was angry. and I was afraid. And actually, I did not want to cause any trouble, okay? What I wanted to do was to get you in some kind of practice. I wanted you to practice some kind of daily ritual. But I realized that I can't make you, and if it doesn't work for you, I definitely won't make you. Yeah, so somebody's realizing where they tried to run roughshod over you. They literally ran you over, hit and run. This could definitely be a hit and run. Somebody getting let out of prison for a hit and run. It could be, you know, smash and grab too with Uranus and Taurus. Somebody took something out of fear, out of anger, out of hate, out of vindictiveness. And now they could just keep doing what you're doing. Okay, I'm not going to finish that. And now they could blankety blank. Okay, so in this other situation, we have sudden wealth, wealthy man, and distant horizon. So this could be an investor that decides they want to invest more in you. They might want to invest in some education for you. You may be going back to school. This may be a sponsor. Sudden wealth. Clarify sudden wealth, please. Or this could be expanding your business to like mail order or drop shipping, import exporting. This could be if you're writing, because Libra is coming up, you may get a deal or an offer, a stipend or a bonus to write something, an article, a book. Could be a book about teaching, a book about exports, a book about books, a book how to write a book. Oh, wow, that's a lot of eights I'm seeing immediately. 888. Okay, so it looks like there's something that's inherited here. I'm not sure if this man is investing in your skills, in your talents, but whatever it is, you set them on fire. Queen of Wands, that sexy bitch is an inspiration. How does she do it? Okay, so enthusiast, dynamic, brilliant, inspires others, lifts others up. So it's almost like, I see your talent, I'd like to send you to blank. It could be an all expense trip paid. Okay, it could be a car. It could literally be a car. It could literally be a contract. And then the lovers attached at the hip, Gemini. So this is just Gemini period. So this can be information too. A promise of information, practical information. Yeah, somebody could want you to study something, or they could sponsor you in studying something, or brushing up your skills, or making your talents official, like having a certificate. Like me, I'm not an astrologer, but I would love to go to astrology school and be certified to do it. So it's kind of that deal. Whatever your gifts or your talents are, it's kind of like you're going back to school to make the most out of it, or to learn all you can about your craft. And this is something that you want to do, because we got bonus, and fortune. Okay, so there's somebody out there, probably a secret admirer. Ooh, 3 of Cups. Somebody's going to be like, hey, you know what? Here, I want to buy you a drink. Here, come talk to me. Or can you meet with me? I need to meet with you. There's something I'd like to discuss with you. Some kind of proposition. Look at that. Payback. 6 of Pentacles. This can be an ex-coworker, an ex-boss. This can be like your father. Okay. This is Moon and Taurus. Comfortable. Getting back what you gave out. You help me out. I like to sponsor you so you can help more people. I believe in your gifts. I believe in what you do. And then we have sacrifice. Look at that. So there may be an offer that you have to refuse. An offer that you can't refuse. 8 of Cups is sacrifice. So in order to get this payback with this meeting, to get payback, this could be travel. Somebody could be asking to be you could be asking to be reimbursed for a class or reimbursed for traveling, something, asking to be reimbursed about something in return for work. Well, I gave this money out, I need to get that back. Okay, so I'm hearing the robbing Peter to pay the Paul, So robbing Peter to pay Paul. So for a while, you've been moving your money around, trying to figure out, using one credit card to pay off another, negotiating and manipulating the money to stay afloat. That's going to come to an end. Okay, you're not going to have to do that anymore. This person is kind of comes in and cleans it up. Erase your debt. They're coming in to erase your debt. And actually, I was getting that this morning, a savior. The savior coming in and clearing out your debt. For some of you guys, this is a karmic debt. This could be a teacher, somebody who's well manifested, has a lot of energy, okay? They have a lot of money, they've got time, they've got love, they've got a lot of ideas, and they want to invest in you, they want to donate to you, and they want to see you take your talents further. Okay, so yeah, this could be a proposition that you deserve. Okay, and it could be that they're tired of seeing you sacrifice. They've watched you. We got 3-8. So this person is very well aware of what you do and what kind of service you offer. Okay, and then we got these, look, psychic downloads. Okay, so there's background processing. There's a lot happening in the brain right now. I know it's in Virgo season, and Virgos are notoriously known for their analysis paralysis, but you've got to be very discerning. I don't see anything false here. I see somebody that's coming in with an offer that's going to further your career and further your interest instead of you furthering theirs. Okay, but actually in this case, you are their interest. So it's like a gift, a huge gift. 777. 77. A lot of 11s, a lot of 7s, a lot of 8s. So this is like a contract. This is a big contract. We want you to study under us. We'd like to contract you out. We would like to contract your services. So this could be, a pay dirt. This could definitely be a pay dirt. But yeah, you're going to have to meet with them, and there's definitely something that you might have to sacrifice. We shall see. Okay, so you're definitely going to have to tell them that you need time to think about it, about this offer or this proposition, whatever it is. We are moving into a Libra season, so it definitely could be a new contract or a new promise or a new agreement that's going to net you a lot more money. But there is something that is going to have to be sacrificed. Or you might have to sacrifice immediate payment in favor of a long-term setup. Yeah, you might have to wait to get something. This could be like 3 months of training and you get $1,000 at the end of the training kind of deal. When you complete the training, you get some kind of bonus. That's kind of what it feels like. King of Pentacles, the Emperor, 8 of Wands, 4 of Wands, and 8 of Discs. Okay, King of Pentacles, somebody who wants to invest in you. We already have the investor here. So this is a confirmation. This person is very well manifested. They enjoy physical labor. They're very grounded. And they're recognizing you for your work and are all in. They want to help. The Emperor, achievement, success, control. This could be another partner that you're bringing in. Or this could be just somebody offering you something because they want you under their belt. They chose you. You have been selected. We want you. Yeah, I'm getting Uncle Sam pointing again. We want you. Eight of Wands. Manifestation speeding up. As we get closer to the full moon, you're going to see karma is almost instant. When you ask for something, when you voice your intent and put it out there, it comes back to you faster. It's also travel. Negotiating travels. Negotiating expansion. Somebody's got some, they've already got some plans. They want to invest in you because they have some bigger plans in mind. Okay, and you may be more mobile, or you may be speeding up with the traveling. This may push you to the forefront. This may make you a leader in your field, or they want to make you a leader in your field. Establishing a base, a good foundation. Venus in Aries is going after what you want. Okay, so somebody might be talking with you, discussion, negotiation. What is it you want? How far do you want to go? What are you after? What would you like to establish yourself as? Okay, what is your end game? What is your end game? Okay, well, I want to... Okay, so where was I? Going after what you want. Somebody's asking you, how far are you willing to take it? So for some of you guys, like a regular profession, you may be able to go to college and, you know, they may be sponsoring you for your master's or your bachelor's. Or if you're in the military, this would be like the officer's test, right? Sending you to schooling. If you're taking like your if you're taking your, not GE, your GED. If you're taking your GED, this would be studying, sending you to the school for several months at the end when you graduate. This is getting paid to learn. This can be a scholarship. I'm getting scholarships. Scholarships, funds released, grants. So this could be a grant. A grant to brush up on your skills. Because 8 is your ability to cope. It's shared resources. And it's also, wait, there's something I'm missing here. What do I want? It's legacy. It's infinity. What do you want to build for yourself? Bonding, shared property, ability to deal with life, intimacy, sex, death, and regeneration. Okay, so yeah, it's somebody posing you the question, how far do you want to go? Because it looks like an all expense paid education. Somebody's helping you brush up your skills. Cool. Or it could even be like intern. We want you to come study for us. We want you to come work for us. Professor, mature man, a professor. Okay, usually I see like somebody who's feeling old. But today, this guy looks like a professor. So this is some kind of educator is what I'm feeling. Older than you. Could be the father. Could be the uncle. It's definitely somebody who's set in their ways. I was thinking Professor X, yeah, Xavier. I almost wanted to say X-Files. The X-Men. Somebody recognizes that you have extraordinary talents and they want you to grow that and then probably come work for them or work under them, understudy. So whatever it is you do, this is somebody that has a definite interest in your skills. Clarify mature man, please. They may have noticed you And they may have been watching you. You see how demure he is? He's like, I like it. I like it. I like what you're doing. I like how you represent. Can you represent for us? So the representer is asking you to represent. Oh, yeah, look at that. Prince of Pentacles. It's a job offer. Prince of Pentacles, slowly but surely. Somebody's watching you grow your talents and they want to offer you something. The professor wants to offer you something. Wow. Yeah, assistant, aide, intern. What is that? When you come in fresh behind the ears. Not a, like in a law firm, not a status, but your co-worker. Interesting. They seem to want to work with you because they recognize you have a talent. It looks like they already do this, or they're from a company that already does this. And they're looking for a special breed, and somehow they came across you. Okay, and they're like, we want her. We want them. Can you make them an offer that they can't refuse? So it looks like here, you're definitely an inspiration. Look at that. Brilliant idea. Archangel Uriel. Yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. Okay, so your idea is divinely guided. Marketing. So it looks like however you've been marketing yourself, like you're going to market yourself in an outstanding way, and it's going to make people look in your direction. People are going to stand up and take notice, literally, and for some of the men physically. We are headed into Libra season, right? And it is the Pisces full moon. That's a lot of love, a lot of compassion, and kind of want to pull one more from the of heaven healing on earth, of heaven ascending on earth. Excuse me. Hawaiian healing intentions. I'm getting all my card decks messed up. Here we have one. Full moon in Pisces, please. Advice for the full moon in Pisces. So there is a definite romanticism here. Somebody's trying to romance you, and somebody is letting you know that they believe in you. They believe in your skills and what you do. And they'd like to see you go as far as possible. They're all in. Lanikila, victory to triumph. Look at that. It's a 16. Okay, so it's about serving the self, loving the self, being responsible for yourself. And it's a number 7. So it's in a partnership. So it feels like they want to take on some kind of partnership with you. If it's a law firm, they want to make you a partner. I think I was saying that already, yeah, about working with somebody, a co-worker. Anyways, my intention is to transmute unhealthy choices into healthy ones, to triumph over self-sabotaging thoughts, and to be comfortable and joyous in my own skin. The greatest victory of all is to be comfortable in your own skin. What you think, feel, and desire have great value. However, at times, all of us suffer from not feeling good enough. This can lead to self-destructive habits or the use of substances, very Pisces, substances, food, or other things to manage our feelings. To liberate yourself and triumph, you must be willing to let go of destructive habits, thoughts, and actions, and instead fill yourself with healthy choices and thoughts. Remember, we got the 8 of Hearts, so we were being told that we had to sacrifice something. Okay, so maybe we have to give up serving somebody. Like if you're in a relationship with a partner, you may have to travel abroad for a period of time and be separated in order to do this training. Okay, you're being sponsored to go to a training, so you have to go. Okay, you may, and like I say, you may have to stay away from your partner for a little while just because where you have to go training, right? And they may really, really miss you. They may end up drinking too much, drugging too much, or just overall, some of you guys are being presented with the decision, should I stay or should I go? If you stay, you are missing out on the opportunity of a lifetime. Okay, what you have to do is unconditionally love yourself. If this is really what you want to do, you have to take the opportunity. If this person really loves you, they will be there when you get back. If not, then they weren't really meant for you, and this is an opportunity for you to close that out and on to bigger and better adventures, okay? All right, guys, that's all I got for you today for the full moon in Pisces. I love you guys. Take care.